Hi guys! So I have been meaning to do this video for quite some time. Earlier we did a video for Nick's introduction, and so this is kind of my introduction even though it's a few days late. So my name is Victoria Palmer, and I was born in Romania and then I was adopted. I was 13 months old when I got adopted, and I love my family. I have 12 siblings. I have 8 brothers and 4 sisters, and I am smack dab in the middle. And Nick and I met a few years back in college, and we actually only dated for 6 days. And then we got engaged, and 6 months later got married. And then, about 3 years later, we decided that it was best for us to get a divorce. We have 2 children, Allie and Axton. Allie is turning 3 in just a couple of weeks, and Axton is about 19 months old. And let's see, with them, everything is great. We thought at the time if we got a divorce it would be better for the kids, but it wasn't. And we discovered that we actually do love each other more than we knew we did. So we got remarried in December, and then shortly thereafter, we found out the most amazing news, and we were expecting a baby. And I couldn't have been more happy. I wanted a baby so bad. I felt like having a baby represented a new life with Nick and I. We just got remarried, and then it pretty much echoed our first marriage. A month later, we found out we were pregnant, and this baby we were actually trying for, which Allie and Axton were both birth control babies. So to find out that we were able to get pregnant that fast was amazing, and it has also been really hard. On February 19th, so it was about midterms for school, and February 19th I started spotting a little bit, and I told my husband, I told Nick, I said, I'm spotting, I don't know if it means anything, it's very, very light, but I want to get it checked out because I'm a little bit worried. And so I called my OBGYN, and they just said, if it's just a little spotting, don't worry, that happens. But I just had a feeling I needed to trust my body. If I was worried about it, then I needed to go get everything taken a looked at and see if our if our baby was okay. So I got to the I went to the OB's office, and they said, since I wasn't too far along, then I needed to just go to the emergency room and get checked out. So I went over to the emergency room, and by then I was just in tears. I knew something was wrong. And, they checked me in, and they tried to do the Doppler on my belly and couldn't hear the baby, and they just said, I'm about 11 weeks along, so they probably just couldn't find it because the baby was so small. And then they ordered an ultrasound, and so they wheeled me over there, and they were able to see the baby, and they saw that the baby didn't have a heartbeat anymore. And they didn't tell me then. I just could tell from the ultrasound that there was something wrong. And when I got home, I told Nick that we had lost the baby. And I don't think that it hit him as hard as it hit me. It's been a few months, and I'm still struggling about it, because this baby was wanted, and this baby was mine, and I had to get a D&C done, because my body wouldn't release the baby itself. My body was encasing the baby, so I had to go in and get a D&C, but the morning of my D&C, it turned out that the code for my surgery was put in wrong, and so instead of a spontaneous abortion where my body aborted the baby, it was like an abortion where I wanted to just get rid of the baby. And so the nurses were really hard on me. They thought that I didn't want this precious, perfect little baby. And so they were kind of treating me really rude, and one nurse actually took the time to listen to me, and she gave me really good advice. She told me that the baby was perfect, and my baby just had to come down and get a body, and we as parents can't raise a perfect baby, and so that's why my baby had to die. And I thought I was the only one out there that this has happened to, like, being told that congratulations, you have a baby, but then when the time comes, you can't even hold your baby. I will never see my perfect little child on this earth. I'll never get to hear my child laugh. And that's a really hard part. But I know I have 3 amazing kids, 2 on this earth, and 1 up in heaven waiting for me, waiting for my comfort, and waiting for me to give that baby all the love I can. And if you're in the situation where you have experienced a miscarriage, I am so sorry, and I'm here to tell you you're not alone. And exactly what the nurse said. The baby is perfect. All your baby needed to do was come on earth to get their body, and we as parents can't raise a perfect baby. And so while we're on this earth, if you believe in a God, that God's watching the baby, playing with the baby, until we're able to return with our baby and raise the child for our very own. I strongly believe that I will be able to raise my child that I wasn't able to on this earth. And I feel like there was a reason for all this. The miscarriage has brought me and my husband closer together because it was a really hard time emotionally for me. I don't think I had ever gotten depressed until then, and my husband was the one to see me through it. Yeah, so what we decided to do was start up a YouTube channel to show other people that they're not the only ones out there, and that we can support each other and show love to each other. And I just want to tell you, you're not alone, and you are loved, and so is your baby. And yeah, I think that is about it for right now. I apologize for all the tears. I don't think I will ever be over losing my child, but I know that I'm not the only one out there, and I know that we could all support one another. So have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.